a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for over 40 years. Shippensburg Physical Therapy, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waitsboro, and Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, the experience you deserve. The Sports Page, your source for Franklin County sports, is at thesportspage.blog. Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators. Visit Greencastle Representative Jeff Coons, 116 South Antrim Way, Greencastle. Antrim Diesel Service. We're ready to service all your diesel needs, providing everything from state inspections to complete repair of diesel-powered vehicles. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street, Waitsboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms, warm-up hats, and so much more. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. And by Clyde Tours, visit ClydeTours.net for complete tour schedule.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School for this evening's Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division matchup between the Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils and the Bulldogs from Big Spring. I'm John Freeman with you this evening on a chilly Tuesday night as the Blue Devils look to get back on the winning track after dropping a pair of games over the weekend. Greencastle was defeated by Waynesboro Friday night in a Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division matchup. The Blue Devils came back on Saturday in the Dunks for Drew event in Chambersburg, dropping a 60-26 decision to Chambersburg. Connor Wright led the Blue Devils Saturday night with 15 points. Only 3 Blue Devils scored in the game. Wright with his 15. Eli Sterling had 7 points, and Jackson Wright scored 4 for the Blue Devils. Greencastle trailed 14-12 early in the second quarter in that game before Chambersburg went on to outscore the Blue Devils 46-14 over the game's final 22 minutes. Greencastle comes into the game with a record of 2 wins and 9 losses. The Blue Devils are 1-5 in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division, currently sitting in 31st spot in the PIAA District 3 5A Power Rankings. Big Spring comes into the game with a record of 6-4. They're 4-2 in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial, and right now they sit in the number 16 spot in the District 3 5A Power Rankings, and the reason why that's important is 16 teams qualify for the postseason in the 5A classification. So right now, Big Spring is the last team that would be in the playoffs, so the Bulldogs definitely looking for a win this evening. Big Spring is playing their second game in 2 nights. They defeated James Buchanan last night by a score of 66-63. Senior Matthew Ward completed a 3-point play with under 1 second to go in the game to give the Bulldogs the victory. Ward scored a game-high 25 points last night. JB did lead by as many as 9 points in the second half of that game before Big Spring came back for the victory. 2 other Bulldog players were in double digits last night in the victory over James Buchanan. Jesse Bernheisel had 14 points and Seth Griffey had 10. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with a preview of tonight's game and also the starting lineups. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, MidPennBroadcasting.com, the SportsPage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Underwear. To kids, it's a funny word. Underinsured. To grown-ups, not so funny. While they're both about coverage, most people don't know they're probably underinsured. And it makes sense. They tried to save a few bucks, pressed a few buttons, and click, bing, boom, a policy. But at Erie Insurance, our policies can be tailored to meet your needs, like our guaranteed replacement cost coverage. So if the worst happens, you can rebuild your entire home, no matter what it costs. It's the coverage a grown-up like you deserves, at fair prices that often beat the other guys. Talk to Erie about what's right for exactly where you are in life, not over or under where you are. And yes, I just said underwear again.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500.
Guaranteed replacement cost subject to conditions and limitations. Go to erieinsurance.com/Erie Secure Home or talk to your Erie agent for more information.
Erie Insurance.
Banking done your way. It's the power to make life better. It's the convenience of managing funds anytime, anywhere with mobile banking. Even better, it's the satisfaction of working with local pros who are more responsive and in tune with you. That's why today, more families and businesses are choosing F&M Trust. So when you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all right here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC.
Build something real at Manitowoc Cranes, located between Greencastle and Waynesboro in Shady Grove. Manitowoc employees enjoy a 4-day work week, excellent pay, benefits beginning on day 1, profit sharing, sign-on bonuses for experience, and pay while you learn training opportunities. With entry-level pay ranging from $18 to $25, join a team that builds the equipment that builds our communities and the world. Apply online today at manitowoc.com. Manitowoc is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, this is Greg Weaver from Antrim Honda. Our award-winning service department is open and ready to take care of your automotive needs. From a simple oil change to a complete transmission replacement, our qualified technicians are ready to provide exceptional service to you that you've come to expect from Antrim Honda. Be assured that our enhanced cleaning procedures guarantee a safe visit to our dealership. We also offer free pickup and delivery to your home or office if that helps make life easier. Of course, we still offer free loaner cars, so if your repair takes a little longer, you can stay on track with your busy day. Antrim Honda is proud to offer a complete detailing center to keep your car spick and span, as well as a collision center to handle any body repairs you may need. You have trusted us with your vehicle repairs for more than 65 years. We thank you for your confidence in us and promise to continue to give you the same quality service that you've come to expect from Antrim Way Honda. Book your appointment online at antrimhonda.com. Schedule an appointment today and see why Antrim Way Honda knows a better way.
Antrim Way Honda knows a better way. Antrim Way Honda knows a better way.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience. But where do you get that experience unless somebody gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we're willing to help pay for the cost of your education to finish your degree. You'll gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the United States Air Force. For more information, please contact Sergeant Sear at 717-480-7254. This message was brought to you by the U.S. Air Force in collaboration with Penn Broadcasting.
Turn your house into a home at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center. We specialize in pet supplies, lawn care, and hunting, camping, and fishing supplies. Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. Open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Phone 717-263-2624. Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. John Freeman with you. Little less than 4 minutes to go until we get to this evening's game underway between Greencastle and Big Spring. Checking the starting lineups for tonight for the Blue Devils. The starting 5 will consist of senior Bobby Emberson, sophomore Eli Sterling, sophomore Connor Wright, junior Blake Shadowan, and senior Jackson Wright. The 5 starters for Big Spring this evening: number 2, Matthew Ward; number 20, Jake Naus; number 21, Jesse Bernheisel; number 30, Seth Griffey; and number 31, Tucker Lowry. Again, the Blue Devils coming into the game with a record of 2-9 on the season. Big Spring 6-4. The keys tonight for the Blue Devils: defensive intensity. Matthew Ward is one of the top players in the Colonial for Big Spring. He can score both inside and out. Greencastle needs to make him work hard for his points. They cannot allow him any easy baskets in this game. The other thing the Blue Devils probably should focus on this evening is some offensive diversity. Only 3 players scored in the game Saturday against Chambersburg. Greencastle will need to find some other scoring options besides relying on Connor Wright to be successful over the second half of the season. We're going to take a final break, and we will be back with the start of tonight's game. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Banking done your way. It's the power to make life better by working with local pros who are more in tune with you. When you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank.
People say I'm too serious. Those funny ads for car insurance do nothing for me. I like Erie Insurance. It's seriously good. A great rate, legendary service, accident forgiveness. Not 1 but 8 reasons to switch. Woohoo! See, I can get as excited as the next guy.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500, or visit antriminsurancepa.com.
You can count on Premier HVAC services for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, price match guarantee, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services, the experience you deserve.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work and medical occasions, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
At Horace Mann, we believe educators are taking care of our children's future and deserve to have someone help take care of theirs. That's why we're here, to help educators protect what they have today with quality, affordable insurance and prepare for tomorrow with a variety of financial solutions. Visit your Greencastle representative, Jeff Coons, at 116 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, or call 717-597-4532. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators.
Barn Quilt Trails are in 45 states in America, and the newest trail is in Franklin County, Pennsylvania. Follow the trail, the Stitches in Time Barn Quilt Trail. It is a great way to explore Franklin County any time of the year. 3 dozen quilt squares, hosted at more than 2 dozen sites, showcases the charm of small towns, the beauty of farmland and forest, shares stories of history, and commemorates family and friends. Visit explorefranklincountypa.com to view the guidebook online or download a copy. Contact 717-552-2977 if you would like a copy mailed. It's a great way to explore Franklin County, PA.
And welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. Just a few minutes before we get things underway here in this evening's Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division matchup between the Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils and the Big Spring Bulldogs. Greencastle coached by Todd Stevens in his first year with the Blue Devils. Big Spring coached by Jason Creek. Talking about some keys for victory tonight, we talked a little bit about the Blue Devils before the break. The keys for Big Spring tonight pretty much comes down to Matthew Ward. Matthew Ward is the number one offensive threat for Big Spring. He's the leading scorer, scored 25 points last night in a victory against James Buchanan. He's had a great deal of success against Greencastle in his career. A big night for him scoring could mean a long night for the Blue Devils. One other thing Big Spring probably looking for this evening, some help for Matthew Ward. They had two other scorers last night in double digits and another with 9 points. Having helped to take some of the pressure off Matthew Ward will certainly lead to success for Big Spring. Starting lineups are being announced right now, and we are just about set to get underway. Quick review of the starting lineups for the Blue Devils will be Bobby Emberson, Eli Sterling, Connor Wright, Blake Shadowan, and Jackson Wright. The starting five tonight for Big Spring will be Matthew Ward, Jake Naus, Jesse Bernheisel, Seth Griffey, and Tucker Lowry. The Blue Devils will be in the home uniforms this evening, the white uniforms with the blue and gold trim. The visiting Bulldogs will be in the road uniforms, the maroon uniforms, with the gold and white trim. Both teams are out on the floor. The officials are in position, and we are just about ready to get things going here on a chilly Tuesday night in Greencastle. Big Spring will be moving from left to right, Greencastle from right to left, and the tip is won by Big Spring. Right to Ward. He takes it strong to the basket, can't get it to fall, and the rebound pulled down by the Blue Devils. Just underway, 7:50 to go, first quarter. Greencastle with the basketball, their first possession. And there's a pass that's stolen by Tucker Lowry, or excuse me, Seth Griffey had the steal. He gets it off to Naus, now to Matthew Ward, near side to Griffey. Now down into the near corner to Lowry. Greencastle in a man-to-man defense to open things up. Big Spring working the ball around the perimeter. That's number 21, Jesse Bernheisel, now gets it around to Ward. He's open for three. That shot won't fall. Ball ricochets out of bounds. And the ball was last touched by Big Spring. We'll go over to the Blue Devils. 7:15 to go here in the first quarter, no score. Big Spring 0 for 2 shooting. First shot of the game by the Blue Devils, three-pointer by Eli Sterling won't go, but the rebound put back by Connor Wright. And Wright, who had 15 points in the game Saturday against Chambersburg, has his first 2 points here. And there's a bad pass by the Bulldogs, the miscommunication there, and another turnover back to Greencastle. So a good start here tonight so far in the early going for the Blue Devils. They lead at 2-0, just over a minute into the first quarter. Bobby Emberson with the basketball, goes far side to Sterling. Sterling back to Emberson, now work it down inside. Jackson Wright takes it strong to the basket, can't get it to fall. And the rebound pulled down by Matthew Ward for Big Spring. Ward with the basketball, comes near side to Naus, now back up top to number 21, Bernheisel. Good ball movement here by Big Spring in this early going, working it around the perimeter. Trying to find some success against this Blue Devil man-to-man defense. And we have a whistle underneath and a foul away from the ball. Called on the Blue Devils. Bobby Emberson called for the foul. His first, team first. And now Big Spring will inbound the ball in front of the Blue Devils student section. Ward will inbound it for Big Spring. He gets it into number 20, Jake Naus. Naus goes over to Bernheisel. He looks to drive. Nice bounce pass underneath to Seth Griffey. Griffey lost it, then got it back and was able to score. So the first basket of the night for Big Spring belongs to Seth Griffey. We're tied 2 apiece. Clock ticking down to 6 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Shadowan gets it over to Jackson Wright. Wright tried to get it to his brother. Ball came free. Now Shadowan comes away with it. The shot by Blake Shadowan comes up short, but a foul is called. And it is a shooting foul called on number 2, Matthew Ward. So Blake Shadowan will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Looking to break this 2-2 tie, and he does that as he knocks down the first. Both teams with one foul here in the early going. Shadowan, second free throw, left-handed shooter on the way and good. 2 for 2 from the line for Blake Shadowan. Blue Devils with a 4-2 lead early going, 5:45 to go first quarter. Big Spring with the basketball, working around near side to Jesse Bernheisel. Bernheisel brings it up top, gets it to Griffey, now far side to Matthew Ward. Back up top between the circles, Bernheisel comes near side to Jake Naus. Again, Greencastle in a man-to-man defense. Big Spring trying to figure it out here early. Bernheisel tries to find an opening, takes it to the basket. His shot was blocked. Quickly up the floor goes Emberson. Nice little move. Drive to the basket is good. Bobby Emberson with a nice move in the paint. His first basket of the game, and the Blue Devils with a 6-2 lead over Big Spring. Ward with the basketball, guarded by Connor Wright. Back up top to Griffey. Three-point shot on the way for Jake Naus is good. Naus with the basket gets the Bulldogs back to within one. 6-5 Greencastle lead. Greencastle working inside. Nice pass to Connor Wright. Strong move to the basket by the sophomore, and he scores. 4 points for Connor Wright. Blue Devils back up by 3, 8-5 here in this game. That's Ward, looks to drive, goes through a couple of Blue Devil players, lost possession, but he is fouled. Eli Sterling, I believe, was the guilty party. I know they're going to call, they're going to call that on Jackson Wright, number 33, not number 3. So Matthew Ward will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw by Ward is up and good. His first point of the night. Back to a 2-point game. And we're going to have a whistle and something in the student section. Apparently something they weren't allowed to have. I don't think you're allowed to play a boombox in the student section, so that'll be confiscated for the time being. And now they'll probably be babysat for the rest of the night. Ward will get a second opportunity here from the free throw line. He knocks down the pair of free throws. 2 for 2 from the line for Matthew Ward. And Big Spring gets it back to a 1-point game, 8-7. Greencastle with the lead, 4:20 to go. Opening quarter. Andrew Kearns checking into the game for Greencastle. Pass by Emberson, deflected by Naus out of bounds. Greencastle will keep possession. Ball retrieved from out in the hallway, and we'll be back to action. Inbound it to Connor Wright. He'll hand it over to Eli Sterling. Sterling between the circles comes near side to Emberson, working around to Shadow, and now back far side to Sterling. Nice ball movement against the Big Spring zone into Kearns. He couldn't get it to fall, but again, Connor Wright in the right spot. He puts it down. 6 points in the game for Connor Wright, leads all scorers, and the Blue Devils back up 10-7. 3-point shot there by Lowry, too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Greencastle. Sterling, tough move in the paint, can't get it to fall, but he is fouled. Blocking foul called on Big Spring. Jake Naus called for the foul, his first. And now Eli Sterling will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Sterling, the left-handed shot, can't get the first one to go down. He will get a second opportunity. Sterling at the line, second free throw on the way is up and good. 1 for 2 from the line for Eli Sterling. And on the other end, a bad pass by Big Spring, and Greencastle will get possession back. Blue Devils leading at 11-7, 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Emberson inside to Wright, nice pass. Shadow, 3-point shot, far corner is good. Greencastle with another fast start, just like we saw against Chambersburg Saturday. There's a 3-point shot by Griffey, is good, and a foul. So Seth Griffey with a rare opportunity for a 4-point play as he was fouled by Andrew Kearns on the shot. So Griffey will go to the line. And he's unable to complete the 4-point play, but Big Spring is able to chase down the rebound. Here's Ward near wing 3, too strong. Nice rebound there by Bernheisel to keep the ball alive for Big Spring. Bulldogs with the basketball. Matthew Ward comes near side. Now far side to Griffey. Nice drive, by Griffey, and he's able to get the follow and the basket. And he is also fouled. So some good hustle on the offensive boards by Big Spring. And what was once a 7-point Greencastle lead can be cut back to 1. Logan Alvey checking into the game for Greencastle. Griffey can't get that to go down. He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Blue Devil lead stays at 2. 14-12, Greencastle with the lead. Under 3 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Emberson with the basketball for Greencastle between the circles. Now comes near side. Logan Alvey for 3. A little too strong there. Nice offensive rebound by Connor Wright. Can't get the follow. Ball's loose on the floor. Scramble for it. Greencastle comes up with a loose ball. Emberson had it, and he is called for the travel. So the turnover by Greencastle will give the ball back to Big Spring. Aiden Sally checking into the game for Big Spring. First substitution of the evening for the Bulldogs. Bernheisel with the basketball goes inside to Sally. Little turnaround half hook, too strong. Scramble for the rebound. Griffey had it for a second, but now Bobby Emberson comes away with it for the Blue Devils. Emberson gets it to Connor Wright, thought about a 3, now drives, pulls up from about 8 feet and knocks it down. Connor Wright with 8 points in the first quarter. Blue Devils lead at 16-12. Nice play underneath to Nouse as he goes strong to the basket and is fouled. Foul called on number 20 for Greencastle, Blake Shadowan. And that is the 5th team foul for the Blue Devils. Nouse will go to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first. Tucker Lowry back into the game for Big Spring. Second free throw up and good for Nouse. He has 5 points in the game. And the Bulldogs back to within 2, 16-14. Greencastle with the lead in the basketball. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Connor Wright left alone for 3 is good. Connor Wright already into double digits. He has 11. As the Blue Devils with 19 points in this first quarter. Lowry to the basket. His shot was blocked. Greencastle on the other end with the basketball. Shadowan goes inside to Sterling. He can't get it to fall. Sterling with another opportunity underneath. And Greencastle doing an outstanding job of hitting the offensive boards. Out hustling, out working Big Spring here in this first quarter. And the Blue Devils with a 7-point lead. That matches their biggest of the game. 3-point shot won't go for the Bulldogs. Rebound pulled down by Sterling for Greencastle. Sterling gets it over to Shadowan. 3-point shot off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound chased down by Nouse. Nice pass up ahead to Aiden Sally for the basket. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Blue Devils with the basketball in a 21-16 lead. Shadowan gets it back to Alvey. Now far side, Connor Wright knocks down another 3. And Big Spring may have to do something defensively against Connor Wright. He has 14 points in this first quarter. Blue Devils with their biggest lead of the night, 24-16. Ward in traffic is fouled. He will go to the line for the second time this evening. $21.3 seconds to go in the first quarter as Ward knocks down his third free throw of the night. He has 3 points in the game. Second opportunity coming up from the free throw line. And that shot is good. 4 points for Matthew Ward. He gets the Big Spring Bulldogs back to within 6. Greencastle 24, Big Spring 18, 15 seconds to go, opening quarter. Blue Devils with the basketball. Logan Alvey goes far corner to Jackson Wright. Wright with an ill-advised pass. That's stolen by Lowry. He's going to go strong to the basket. Can't get it to fall. But a foul will be called on the Blue Devils. Foul called on Logan Alvey, his first. And that will send Tucker Lowry to the free throw line to shoot 2. First shot up and good. Big Spring 7 for 9 from the line here in this first quarter. As Lowry will have a second attempt and he hits that. So the Blue Devils will have 4 seconds to take the ball the length of the court. They get it inbound. Sterling will have a shot from 3, and he can't get that to fall. And that will end a very active first quarter. 8 minutes of basketball in the books. Greencastle with a 24-20 lead. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network. MidPennBroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Done your way. It's the power to make life better by working with local pros who are more in tune with you. When you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank.
People say I'm too serious. Those funny ads for car insurance do nothing for me. I like Erie Insurance. It's seriously good. A great rate, legendary service, accident forgiveness. Not 1 but 8 reasons to switch. Woohoo! See, I can get as excited as the next guy.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500, or visit AntrimInsurancePA.com.
You can count on Premier HVAC services for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, price match guarantee, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at PremierHVACPA.com. Premier HVAC Services, the experience you deserve.
Second quarter already underway here in Greencastle. Blue Devils with the basketball. 24 points for Greencastle in that opening quarter. Nice ball movement. Tried to get it inside to Sterling. He couldn't get it to fall. Jackson Wright with the follow won't go, but he is fouled. A total of 44 points scored in that opening quarter. Foul called on Seth Griffey, his first foul of the game. That will send Jackson Wright to the line. He'll knock down the first free throw for his first point of the night. Second free throw from Wright on the way, a little too strong. Matthew Ward with the rebound for Big Spring. Quickly up the floor come the Bulldogs. Tucker Lowry between the circles comes near side to Ward. Ward guarded by Connor Wright. Wright did a nice job in that first quarter. And now Ward dribbles it off his foot, and the turnover back to the Blue Devils. Just underway second quarter. Inside, Jackson Wright tries to go back out. Ball was deflected into the back court. Last touch by Big Spring. So no violation there. Green can keep possession. Emberson far side, goes far corner to Jackson Wright. Skip pass to Shadow, an open 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. A rebound pulled down by Seth Griffey for Big Spring. 25-20, Blue Devils with the lead. 6:49 to go in the second quarter. Shot there by Matthew Ward is good. His first field goal of the night. He has 6 points in the game. Gets Big Spring back to within 3. 25-22 Greencastle with the lead. Connor Wright lets it fly for 3. Can't get that to fall. Rebound pulled down by the Bulldogs. Nice drive to the basket there by Jesse Bernheisel, but his shot was blocked by Connor Wright. Got the block there, and a timeout called by Greencastle. We'll take it. Actually, it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here for this. Greencastle again leading at 25-22. 6:18 to go in the second quarter. Greencastle led in that first quarter by Connor Wright. He had 14 points in the quarter. Wright had 10 in the first quarter against Chambersburg and follows that up with 14 tonight so far in the first quarter. Bobby Emerson had 2 points, Eli Sterling 3, Blake Shadow 5, Jackson Wright 1 point. For Big Spring in that first quarter, Matthew Ward was held to just 4 points, all coming from the free throw line. Jake Nouse had 5, Seth Griffey with 7, and Tucker Lowry with 2. Also, Aiden Sally coming off the bench to score 2 points for Big Spring as the timeout is over. And the Bulldogs will inbound the basketball underneath their own basket. Work it inside to Ward. Ward tried to bounce pass to Seth Griffey. He hit off his leg, but Griffey was able to come up with a loose ball. Lowry looks to drive, gets it off to number 30, Seth Griffey. Misses a 3-point shot from the top of the circle, and Blake Shadowan with the rebound for Greencastle. 5:50 to go until halftime. Blue Devils with the ball in a 25-22 lead. Greencastle led by 4 at the end of a quarter. Connor Wright left alone for 3, and he makes the Bulldogs pay as he knocks down his third 3 of the night. 17 points for Connor Wright. And the Blue Devils back out to a 6-point lead. Rushed 3-point shot there from Jake Nouse is good. So Nouse with 8 points in the game leads the Big Spring scorers. Sterling open inside, can't get the finish. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Big Spring. Sterling unable to get the shot to fall, but hustled back on defense, forced the turnover. And the Blue Devils will keep possession up by 3. Clock ticking down to 5 minutes. Sterling inside, tough shot, can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound, back up, can't get it to go. So 2 good looks there for the Blue Devils, unable to score. And Matthew Ward coming away with the rebound for Big Spring. Ward looks to drive around Connor Wright, and a foul called as Ward is able to score. Second foul of the night on Connor Wright. And now Ward will go to the line looking to complete the 3-point play. Too strong on the free throw, but a nice job by Griffey. Ward for 3 is good. So 5 quick points for Matthew Wright. Gives Big Spring the lead, 30-28. The Bulldogs trailed by 4 at the end of 1, but now find themselves ahead 30-28. Nice pass inside to Sterling, can't get it to fall. Scramble underneath, ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Big Spring. As Ethan Shank will check into the game for Greencastle, he'll replace Connor Wright. Wright with 17 points into the game. Also, Andrew Kearns back into the game. He'll replace Jackson Wright. Blue Devils to inbound, 4:20 to go until halftime. Shank near wing, gets it back up top to Sterling. Sterling goes to Emberson between the circles. Big Spring now in a 3-2 zone as they look to try and take away the 3-point line from the Blue Devils. Emerson with the bat ball goes inside to Sterling. Sterling, nice drive down the paint, can't get it to fall. Kearns with the offensive rebound, lost it, goes over to Shadow, and his 3-pointer from the corner off the side of the backboard comes right to Sterling, who gets The shot to go and the foul. Eli Sterling with 5 points on the night. Ties it at 30. And now he will go to the line to try and complete the three-point play and give the Blue Devils the lead. Free throw is up and good for the sophomore. Blue Devils back on top, 31-30, 3:40 to go until halftime. Ward guarded by Ethan Shank. Shank had a couple of hands on Ward, and the hand check foul will be called on the Blue Devils. 9th team foul for Greencastle. So Ward will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. Ward 4 for 5 from the free throw line this evening. He's able to knock down the first. He'll get the bonus. A pair of substitutions. Jake Nouse back into the game. Also Aiden Sally into the game for Big Spring. As Matthew Ward looks to break a 31-31 tie. Free throw on the way is good. Ward 6 for 7 from the free throw line. He has 13 points in the game. Puts the Bulldogs back up on top, 32-31. 3.5 minutes to go, second quarter. Turnover as the ball goes back to Big Spring. Ward across the timeline with the ball. Pulls up from 18 feet and drains the three. And a timeout will be called by Greencastle, or excuse me, by Big Spring. 60-second timeout. We'll take a break. 3:16 to go until halftime. Big Spring 35, Greencastle 31. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network. MidPennBroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
It's the power to make life better. It's the convenience of managing funds anytime, anywhere with mobile banking. Even better, it's the satisfaction of working with local pros who are more responsive and in tune with you. That's why today, more families and businesses are choosing F&M Trust. So when you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all right here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. 3:16 to go until halftime. Big Spring with a 35-31 lead over Greencastle. The Bulldogs outscoring Greencastle 15-7 so far in this second quarter after the Blue Devils jumped out to a 24-20 lead. After the first 8 minutes, Matthew Ward, who was held to just 4 points in the first quarter, has 12 here in the second. As he and Connor Wright have been putting on an offensive show. Wright back into the game. He has 17 points for Greencastle. Ward with 16. Blue Devils with the basketball, trailing by 4, down to 3 minutes to go until halftime. Emberson with the ball for Greencastle goes far side to Shadowan. Shadowan lobs it inside to Kearns. Back to Emberson. He thought about a three. Now Shadowan had the ball tipped, and it was tipped off a Big Spring hand, and I think Emberson got a finger on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. It will belong to Big Spring. So a tough break there for the Blue Devils. Big Spring gets it back, leading by 4. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the second quarter. Griffey with the basketball gets it off to Nouse. Nouse backs up, lets it fly for 3, comes up well short. Griffey did a nice job to keep it alive. Bounce pass inside to Griffey. Some contact, no call. And the Blue Devils come away with the loose basketball. Emberson far side. Gets it off to Shadowan. Lob it inside to Sterling. Sterling trying to get it back to Shadowan, but then it's picked up by number 21, Bernheisel. And Jesse Bernheisel able to get the steal and the finish for his first 2 points of the night. And a timeout called by Greencastle. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. As Greencastle came out on fire in that first quarter, scoring a season-high 24 points, led by Connor Wright, who had 14 points in that opening quarter. Wright also on the defensive end held Matthew Ward of Big Spring to just 4 points in that first quarter. But a little bit of a reversal of fortune here in the second as Big Spring's Ward has come alive. Again, he has 12 points in the quarter and has put his team on top 37-31. Again, Connor Wright with 17 points in the game. Matthew Ward with 16. Coming out of the timeout, Greencastle will have the basketball. Blake Shadowan across the timeline. Logan Alvey checking into the game for Greencastle. That's Alvey with the basketball, gets it to Shadowan, now far side or near side to Connor Wright. Wright's had the hot hand all night. Certainly like to see the ball in his hands. Sterling takes it strong to the basket and finishes. Eli Sterling with 8 points in the game gets the Blue Devils back to within 4. 37-33. Down to 1:40 to go until halftime. Jake Nouse with the basketball, guarded by Shadowan. Nouse looks to drive in the paint, kicks it off far side. Sally for 3, rattles it around and good. And Aiden Sally with 5 points off the bench for Big Spring. And now Sally just takes it right out of the hands of Eli Sterling. And a big turnover for the Bulldogs. Now Ward's going to go full speed to the basket and score with the left hand. And a timeout called by the Blue Devils, 60-second timeout. We'll take a break. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go in the first half. Big Spring with a 42-33 lead over Greencastle. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Build something real at Manitowoc Cranes, located between Greencastle and Waynesboro in Shady Grove. Manitowoc employees enjoy a 4-day work week, excellent pay, benefits beginning on day 1, profit sharing, sign-on bonuses for experience, and pay while you learn training opportunities. With entry-level pay ranging from $18 to $25, join a team that builds the equipment that builds our communities and the world. Apply online today at manitowoc.com. Manitowoc is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. John Freeman with you. Tuesday night, Mid-Penn Conference, Colonial Division, boys basketball action. Greencastle and Big Spring with a 42-33 lead over the Blue Devils as the clock ticks down to 1 minute to go in the opening half. Greencastle with the basketball inside to Sterling, back to Shadowan, open three-pointer for Blake Shadowan. Can't get that to fall. And Aiden Sally with the rebound for Big Spring. Sally gets it off to Ward. Ward across the timeline, near side to Jake Nouse, now into the corner to Sally. Back around it goes. Griffey goes far side to Jake Nouse, back up top to Sally. Sally guarded by Sterling, goes far side to Nouse. Clock down to 35 seconds to go, first quarter. Big Spring with the basketball and a 9-point lead. And Big Spring's gonna kind of back things out, maybe try and hold for one last shot. Clock down to 20 seconds. Ward with the basketball, fall away 3 is short. Scramble underneath, Griffey had a chance. And the ball went out of bounds. I think they're gonna say it was last touched by Logan Alvey. So Big Spring will keep possession. Jackson Wright back into the game. He replaces Andrew Kearns. Ward comes free, 3-point shot is short. Rebound pulled down by the Blue Devils as Eli Sterling is fouled in the backcourt. Only the 5th team foul for Big Spring, so not a 1-and-1 opportunity. Jesse Bernheisel back into the game for Big Spring, replacing Jake Nouse. Greencastle will inbound the ball in front of the scorer's table. 9 seconds to go in the half. Blue Devils looking to cut into this 9-point deficit. Alvey in trouble, gets it inside to Sterling. Sterling in the hands of Connor Wright. His shot at the buzzer a little strong as the buzzer sounds, and we will head to the half. Big Spring with a strong second quarter. They will go into the locker room at the half with a 42-33 lead over Greencastle. We'll be back with a recap of the first half. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
It's the power to make life better by working with local pros who are more in tune with you. When you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank.
Build something real at Manitowoc Cranes, located between Greencastle and Waynesboro in Shady Grove. Manitowoc employees enjoy a 4-day work week, excellent pay, benefits beginning on day 1, profit sharing, sign-on bonuses for experience, and pay while you learn training opportunities. With entry-level pay ranging from $18 to $25, join a team that builds the equipment that builds our communities and the world. Apply online today at manitowoc.com. Manitowoc is an equal opportunity employer.
Turn your house into a home at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center. We specialize in pet supplies, lawn care, and hunting, camping, and fishing supplies. Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. Open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Phone 717-263-2624.
Hi, this is Greg Weaver from Antrim Honda. Our award-winning service department is open and ready to take care of your automotive needs. From a simple oil change to a complete transmission replacement, our qualified technicians are ready to provide exceptional service to you that you've come to expect from Antrim Honda. Be assured that our enhanced cleaning procedures guarantee a safe visit to our dealership. We also offer free pickup and delivery to your home or office if that helps make life easier. Of course, we still offer free loaner cars, so if your repair takes a little longer, you can stay on track with your busy day. Antrim Honda is proud to offer a complete detailing center to keep your car spick and span, as well as a collision center to handle any body repairs you may need. You have trusted us with your vehicle repairs for more than 65 years. We thank you for your confidence in us and promise to continue to give you the same quality service that you've come to expect from Antrim Way Honda. Book your appointment online at antrimhonda.com. Schedule an appointment today and see why Antrim Way Honda knows a better way.
Antrim Way Honda knows a better way. Antrim Way Honda knows a better way.
Barn Quilt Trails are in 45 states in America, and the newest trail is in Franklin County, Pennsylvania. Follow the trail, the Stitches in Time Barn Quilt Trail. It is a great way to explore Franklin County any time of the year. 3 dozen quilt squares, hosted at more than 2 dozen sites, showcases the charm of small towns, the beauty of farmland and forest, shares stories of history, and commemorates family and friends. Visit ExploreFranklinCountyPA.com to view the guidebook online or download a copy. Contact 717-552-2977 if you would like a copy mailed. It's a great way to explore Franklin County, PA. Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Oh, jeez. Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. We're at the half. Big Spring outscoring the Blue Devils 22-9 in that second quarter to take a 42-33 lead at the half. The Blue Devils in the first quarter did a good job slowing down Big Spring senior Matthew Ward, holding Ward to just 4 points in that first quarter. Ward did respond, though, in the second quarter. He had 14 points in that second quarter to take his team from a 4-point deficit to a 9-point lead. Ward does lead all scorers in the game with 18 points. The Blue Devils in the first half were led by Connor Wright. He had 14 points in the first quarter, 17 points in the half. He leads all Blue Devil scorers. Eli Sterling added 8 points for Greencastle in that first half, 5 points for Blake Shadoan. Bobby Emberson with 2 and Jackson Wright with 1 And again, for Big Spring, as we said, Matthew Ward had 18 points in that opening half. 8 points in the half for Jake Nouse, 7 for Seth Griffey. Aiden Sally came off the bench. He scored 5 points for the Bulldogs. 2 points each in the first half for Jesse Bernheisel and Tucker Lowry. Once again, Big Spring with a lead of 42-33 at the half. Both teams still in the locker room. We'll take a final break, and we will be back with the start of the second half. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
To make life better. It's the convenience of managing funds anytime, anywhere with mobile banking. Even better, it's the satisfaction of working with local pros who are more responsive and in tune with you. That's why today, more families and businesses are choosing F&M Trust. So when you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all right here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
At Horace Mann, we believe educators are taking care of our children's future and deserve to have someone help take care of theirs. That's why we're here, to help educators protect what they have today with quality, affordable insurance and prepare for tomorrow with a variety of financial solutions. Visit your Greencastle representative, Jeff Coons, at 116 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, or call 717-597-4532. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School, just about set to get the second half underway. Big Spring again outscoring the Blue Devils 22-9 in that second quarter, leading Greencastle 42-33. And Big Spring will have the basketball to start the third quarter. Jesse Bernheisel will inbound the ball right in front of us. He gets it into Jake Nouse. Now will bring it across the timeline into Griffey at the top of the circle. Griffey comes near side. 3-point shot on the way by Bernheisel won't fall. Rebound pulled down by Bobby Emberson for the Blue Devils. Greencastle with the basketball. Shadowan left alone for 3. Comes up a little short. And the rebound pulled down by Seth Griffey for the Bulldogs. Just underway here in quarter number 3. Big Spring with the basketball. 42-33 the Bulldogs with the lead. 7:30 to go in the third quarter. Griffey had it knocked away by Jackson Wright, able to chase it down in front of the scorer's table. Matthew Ward with the basketball near wing, goes back up top to Griffey, working around far side to Naus. Now to Bernheisel in the corner, gets it over to Lowry. Lowry drives hard to the basket, can't get it to fall. Griffey got the rebound. The shot was blocked by Connor Wright, and the Blue Devils come away with it on the other end. Now Shadowan down the baseline, tough little jumper there, can't get it to fall. And a nice job by Seth Griffey to save the basketball and keep it in possession of the Bulldogs. Still no score here in this third quarter. And a foul will be called on Connor Wright. That will be his third foul as Jackson Eby checks into the game for Greencastle. He will replace Blake Shadowan. Inbound to Griffey. A tough shot by Seth Griffey is good. Griffey off the inbounds pass through a double team. And the Bulldogs with their largest lead of the night, 44-33. 6:28 to go, third quarter. Greencastle with the basketball. Eby gets it up top to Emberson. Emberson looks inside, gets it over to Jackson Eby. Bounce pass, tried to go inside to Sterling, but the ball stolen by Jesse Bernheisel. Turnover back to the Bulldogs. Now Ward will let it fly from the top of the circle. Can't get it to fall. Nice rebound pulled down by Jackson Wright for the Blue Devils. Gets it off to Emberson on the near side. Emberson comes near corner to Connor Wright. Bounce pass to Jackson Wright. Now back to Connor. Connor double team, gets it to Emberson. He's left alone for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Sterling tries to chase it down. Now Jackson Eby does a nice job to keep it in play. And the Blue Devils counterattack. 3-point shot by Jackson Wright won't go, and a foul will be called on the Blue Devils as Jackson Eby, crashing the boards, went through the back of a Big Spring player. Be the first foul on Jackson Eby. And Big Spring will inbound the ball. Seth Griffey with the basketball, gets it to Naus. Naus with it, top of the circle, goes far side to Ward. Ward dribbles between a few Blue Devil players, can't get the shot to fall, scramble underneath. Jackson Wright wins the fight, comes away with the basketball. On the other end, Connor Wright inside to Sterling down the lane. Shot won't fall for Sterling, and a foul underneath called on Big Spring. I take that back. They're going to call it an offensive foul on the Blue Devils. So the charge called on Eli Sterling, his second. And the Blue Devils with 3 fouls already here in the first 3 minutes of this third quarter. Bulldogs with the basketball. Lowry comes near side to Ward. He'll let it fly for 3, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Jackson Wright, gets it off to Bobby Emberson. Now Connor Wright, right wing 3 won't fall. Nice defensive rebound by Sterling. Jackson Eby looks to drive, gets it off to Sterling. Sterling to Jackson Wright in traffic. Puts up the shot, can't get it to fall, but a foul called on the Bulldogs. Seth Griffey called for the foul, his second of the night. And that will send Jackson Wright to the free throw line to shoot 2. Wright able to get a nice bounce and convert on that one. As Blake Shadowan back into the game for Greencastle, he replaces Bobby Emberson. Jackson Wright 2 for 3 from the line tonight. He has 2 points. Looking to get the Blue Devils back within 9, and he does just that. 2 for 2 from the line for Jackson Wright. Blue Devils back to within 9, 44-35. Big Spring with the lead, 4:35 to go, third quarter. Ward with the basketball near side goes to number 21, Bernheisel down the baseline. Bernheisel lost it, but was able to get it back. Now working around to Ward. Ward tries to go baseline. Not a lot of room, but Matthew Ward able to make it work as he gets the layup. Ward with 20 points in the game. Nice pass inside to Sterling, now to Jackson Eby. Eby back to Sterling. Sterling near corner. Wright left alone, thought about a three, now goes far side to Shadowan. Shadowan into the corner to Jackson Eby. Eby has the ball stolen by Bernheisel. Bernheisel on the other end, able to convert. He has 4 points and a timeout will be called. 60-second timeout. We'll take a break. 3:47 to go, third quarter. Big Spring with a 48-35 lead. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network. MidPennBroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
You can count on Premier HVAC services for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, price match guarantee, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services, the experience you deserve.
.347 to go in the third quarter. Big Spring led by 9 at the half. They lead it now by 13, 48-35. Big Spring with the lead here. Matthew Ward leading all scorers. He has 20 points in the game for Big Spring. Connor Wright having an outstanding night for himself. He has 17 points for the Blue Devils as Greencastle will inbound the ball. Coming out of the timeout, after 3 quarters from Big Spring, the Greencastle girls leading 35-27 in a matchup of 2 undefeated Colonial Division teams. Greencastle girls came into that game with a record of 10-1. Big Spring was 9-1. Blue Devils 5-0 in the Colonial, and Greencastle 6-0 in the Colonial, and Big Spring 5-0. Blue Devils, again, with an 8-point lead, 8 minutes to go in that one. The winner of that game will take control of the Colonial Division. Far corner, nice 3-point shot there by Connor Wright. His 4th 3 of the night. He has 20 points. Gets the Blue Devils back to within 10. 48-38. Big Spring with the basketball and the lead. Sally, long range 3, can't get it to fall. Scramble for the basketball, and Wright comes away with it, Ward comes away with it for Big Spring. Kick it out to Nouse. Little floater in the lane by Jake Nouse is good. Nouse in double digits, he has 10. And the Bulldogs back to a 12-point lead. They've led by as many as 13 in this game. Shadowan near wing 3 off the front of the rim, won't go. Sterling had a chance to get it now. Shadowan comes away with it. And a nice double pump layup by Blake Shadowan. Quickly on the other end, Aiden Sally strong to the basket. Can't get it to fall, but he is fouled. Blocking foul called on Blake Shadowan. Blue Devils hanging around. Big Spring led by as many as 13. Blue Devils have got it back to within 10. As Aiden Sally knocks down the first of 2 free throws. Bobby Emberson back into the game for Greencastle. Free throw number 2 up and good for Aiden Sally. He has 7 points for the Bulldogs. Big Spring back up by 12, 52-40. 2.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Greencastle with the basketball. Again, Big Spring in that 3-2 zone defense. Nice pass inside. Sterling can't get it to fall. Jackson Wright's going to be called for the push, as he just kind of cleared out Jake Nouse. And with nobody around, a pretty easy call for the officials. It'll be foul number 1 on Jackson Wright. Team foul number 5 for Greencastle. Big Spring gets the basketball back again. Ward full speed down the lane. Short jumper, can't get it to fall. Nice rebound by Jackson Wright for the Blue Devils. Quickly on the other end, Emberson left alone is Connor Wright for three, who can't get it to fall. Follow up by Jackson Wright is good. 5 points for Jackson Wright. Blue Devils back to within 10. 52-42, 1:45 to go third quarter. Sally tries to back his way in. Turnaround hook shot is good over Eli Sterling. So Aiden Sally doing a nice job coming off the bench for Big Spring. He has 9 points. Puts his ball club back up by 12. Shadowan goes far side to Emberson. Emberson looks to drive, gets it to Sterling, back to Connor Wright. Wright guarded by Matthew Ward. Emberson left alone, far wing, three is good. Bobby Emberson with his first three-pointer of the night. He has 5 in the game. And the Blue Devils back to within 9. Down to 1:05 to go third quarter. Inside to Ward. Triple teamed, can't get the shot to fall. And the rebound pulled down by Blake Shadowan for the Blue Devils. Gets it off to Connor Wright. Wright looked to go far side, now inside to Sterling. Sterling in traffic, shot comes up short. Rebound pulled down by Tucker Lowry. Lowry gets it off to Sally, and Sally's gonna slow things up. Big Spring with the ball and a 9-point lead, 35 seconds to go, third quarter. Far side, Matthew Ward now down to the far corner to Nouse, back up top to Sally. Working around to Lowry. Near corner, Ward back up top to Nouse, down to 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Griffey with the ball, far wing. Gets it back to Nouse, ball almost went in the backcourt. Now down to 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Nouse is gonna move to the basket. No shot, and a foul will be called on the floor. Bobby Emberson called for the foul. His second. Andrew Kearns back into the game for the Blue Devils. He'll replace Eli Sterling. Logan Alvey also into the game. And somebody has to go out for Greencastle. Connor Wright will head to the bench. Can't play 6-on-5. Big Spring to inbound the basketball, leading by 9, down to 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Looking for Ward, long three-pointer at the buzzer. Can't get it to fall. Follow by Sally, almost went, but that rims out. And we have played 3 quarters of basketball from Greencastle. Big Spring with a 54-45 lead over the Blue Devils. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Hi, this is Greg Weaver from Antrim Honda. Our award-winning service department is open and ready to take care of your automotive needs. From a simple oil change to a complete transmission replacement, our qualified technicians are ready to provide exceptional service to you that you've come to expect from Antrim Honda. Be assured that our enhanced cleaning procedures guarantee a safe visit to our dealership. We also offer free pickup and delivery to your home or office if that helps make life easier. Of course, we still offer free loaner cars, so if your repair takes a little longer, you can stay on track with your busy day. Antrim Honda is proud to offer a complete detailing center to keep your car spick and span, as well as a collision center to handle any body repairs you may need. You have trusted us with your vehicle repairs for more than 65 years. We thank you for your confidence in us and promise to continue to give you the same quality service that you've come to expect from Antrim Honda. Book your appointment online at antrimhonda.com. Schedule an appointment today and see why Antrim Honda knows a better way.
Antrim Honda knows a better way. Antrim Honda knows a better way.
Fourth quarter underway from Greencastle. Blue Devils with possession to start things out here in the fourth. Big Spring and Greencastle 12 points each in that third quarter. 3-point shot there by Blake Shadowan, rims in and out. Now a steal by Jackson Wright as the Blue Devils get another chance here on the offensive end. Kearns left alone at the free throw line, knocks it down. Andrew Kearns with his first basket of the night. Blue Devils back to within 7. 54-47. Big Spring led it by as many as 13 in the third quarter. Greencastle kind of hanging around here. Griffey, a 3-point shot won't fall. Nice offensive board by Bernheisel. He forces up a shot, can't get it to fall. Ward in traffic underneath, able to follow. So 3 opportunities there for Big Spring, and Matthew Ward with the finish. He has 22 points and puts the Bulldogs back up by 9, almost a steal there by Naus. 6:45 to go fourth quarter. Inside the Jackson Wright. He had it and lost it. Bernheisel comes away with it down the other end. The left-handed layup won't fall, but a foul called on the Blue Devils. Foul called on Jackson Wright, his second. No one in any real foul trouble for the Blue Devils. Connor Wright does have 3. Everybody else with 2 fouls or just 1, as Bernheisel will step to the line to shoot 2 free throws. His first trip to the line tonight, he knocks that down. 5 points for the Big Spring senior. And Jesse Bernheisel will get a second opportunity here. Quick free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Scramble for the ball. Matthew Ward comes away with it. He puts up a 3-pointer, and he is fouled. Jackson Wright came in from the side, got some of the ball, but also I think he got a little bit of the body. And that will be the 3rd foul on Jackson Wright, and that will send Matthew Ward to the line to shoot 3 free throws. First free throw for Ward, no good. (57-47), Big Spring with the lead. Ward still with 2 free throws to go. Second free throw on the way is good. 23 points tonight for Matthew Ward. As we said in the pregame show, he's had a lot of great nights against Greencastle and having another one this evening. Now he'll get a 3rd opportunity here, and he's able to convert that. 2 of 3 from the line for Ward. He has 24 points. And a timeout called, 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. 6:36 to go in regulation. Big Spring with a 59-47 lead over Greencastle. Blue Devils led it by 4 after the first quarter. Then a strong performance by Big Spring in the second quarter as they outscored Greencastle 22-9. Put the Bulldogs up by 9 at the break. Both teams scoring 12 points in that third quarter. Big Spring outscoring Greencastle 5-2 so far in the fourth, as they lead it by a score of 59-47. Again, Matthew Ward with 24 points for Big Spring, Connor Wright with 20 for the Blue Devils. Greencastle will inbound coming out of the timeout. 6:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Blue Devils needing a basket to try and get this back to within 10 or possibly 9 as they trail 59-47, 6:20 to go. Again, Big Spring extending that zone out to the three-point line. Three-point shot by Shadowan. Can't get it to fall. Kearns with the offensive rebound, and Kearns is fouled. Tucker Lowry called for the foul. Only the second team foul for Big Spring here in the quarter, or in the half, excuse me. Blue Devils will inbound, get it into Emberson, now to Connor Wright. Wright thought about a 3, tried to bounce pass into Kearns. Ball came free, Wright had it, then lost it as Seth Griffey chases down the loose ball for Big Spring. Greencastle going to come out and try and extend the defensive pressure. Blue Devils need stops on the defensive end if they want to try and get back into this. Inside to Ward, now far corner 3 for Lowry, comes up short. Jackson Wright with the rebound for the Blue Devils. Emberson up the near side with the basketball for Greencastle. Almost lost it, but was able to get it off to Connor Wright. Now back to Emberson, inside to Kearns. Little 8-foot jumper by Kearns won't fall. Seth Griffey comes down with the rebound for Big Spring. Clock ticking down to 5:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Blue Devils trailing 59-47. Big Spring with the basketball. Lowry looks to drive inside, and an offensive foul will be called on the Bulldogs. Tucker Lowry. His second foul of the game. The charge will give the ball back to Greencastle. As Eli Sterling back into the game for the Blue Devils, he'll replace Jackson Wright. Greencastle across the timeline. Emerson with the basketball comes near side to Shadow, and now back to Connor Wright. Three-point shot too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Jake Nouse for Big Spring. Under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs with the basketball and a 12-point lead. Pass to Griffey. He couldn't control it, but was able to get it back. Now whip it around far side. Lowry goes down the baseline. His shot goes off the side of the backboard, but a foul will be called on Greencastle. Foul on Connor Wright, his fourth. And with 4:42 to go in the game and Greencastle trailing by 12, you have to think he's going to stay in the game. Lowry knocks down the free throw. He's a perfect 3 for 3 from the line tonight. A 13-point lead for Big Spring, matches their biggest lead of the evening. Lowry, second free throw in the air, rattles around and good. 2 for 2 from the line for Tucker Lowry. He has 4 points tonight, all coming from the free throw line. And the Bulldogs with their largest lead of the night. Sterling tried to get it to Andrew Kearns. The original signal was Big Spring ball, but now I think they're going to say it was touched by a Bulldog. So Greencastle will keep possession after the officials talk that one out. Blake Shadowan will inbound the ball for Greencastle as Jackson Wright back into the game for the Blue Devils. Connor Wright left alone, far side three is good. Connor Wright with his first basket of the second half. Or excuse me, his second basket of the second half. He has 23 in the game, and the Blue Devils back to within 11. 4:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Big Spring with the basketball and an 11-point lead. Ward with the ball, gets it up top to Bernheisel, now far side to Lowry. In the far corner, that's Seth Griffey back up top. Ward between the circles. Greencastle still in a man, or box and one defense. Three-point shot by Ward won't fall. Bobby Emerson goes high in the air to pull down the rebound for Greencastle. Now Connor Wright, tough layup underneath, can't get it to fall, and Lowry comes away with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Blue Devils starting to run out of opportunities here. Could have used a basket on that end. Big Spring comes away with it, leading by 11, 3:25 to go. Down the lane goes Bernheisel. He's in all sorts of trouble. And a foul will be called on the Blue Devils. Blake Shadowan will be called for the foul. Not sure if that was a shooting foul or not, but Big Spring is in the double bonus. So Bernheisel will shoot 2 free throws no matter what. He hits the first. Jesse Bernheisel 2 for 3 from the line this evening. Looking to put the Bulldogs back up by 13, and he does. 7 points for Jesse Bernheisel. Puts Big Spring on top, 63-50, 3:20 to go. Fourth quarter, Blue Devils with the basketball and needing points in a hurry. Connor Wright, near wing three, in and out, won't fall. Scramble on the floor. Jackson Wright came away with it, and a foul will be called on Big Spring. And again, that's just the fourth team foul for Big Spring. So the Blue Devils not really close to being in the bonus. Lob inside to Connor Wright, can't get it to fall. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Bernheisel of Big Spring. Greencastle will keep possession as Shadowan will inbound it to Sterling. Sterling gets it to Emberson. Emberson backs up, resets the offense. Far side, Blake Shadowan with the basketball. Back to Emberson. Now Shadowan goes far side to Connor Wright. Tried to lob it into Jackson Wright. Griffey deflected it, but Jackson Wright comes away with it. And a foul called on the floor prior to the shot. Foul on Seth Griffey, his third. And again, only the 5th foul on Big Spring. Off the inbounds, 3-point shot by Connor Wright is good. Wright was having quite an evening. He has 26. Gets the Blue Devils back to within 10. And Greencastle needs a stop. Ward, strong to the basket, had a good look, couldn't get it to fall. And then a foul underneath on Matthew Ward. Actually, they're going to call that on number 21, Jesse Bernheisel. And a timeout called Big Spring. We'll take a break, 2:28 to go. In the fourth quarter, Big Spring 63-53 over Greencastle. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Build something real at Manitowoc Cranes, located between Greencastle and Waynesboro in Shady Grove. Manitowoc employees enjoy a 4-day work week, excellent pay, benefits beginning on day 1, profit sharing, sign-on bonuses for experience, and pay while you learn training opportunities. With entry-level pay ranging from $18 to $25, join a team that builds the equipment that builds our communities and the world. Apply online today at manitowoc.com. Manitowoc is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. 2:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Big Spring with a 63-53 lead over the Blue Devils. John Freeman with you. Tuesday night, Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division boys basketball action. The Greencastle girls are tied with Big Spring, 42-42. With about 15 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, Greencastle will have the basketball and a chance to win that game that's being played in Newville. Meanwhile, here the Blue Devil boys trying to cut into a 10-point deficit. Jackson Wright had it. He tried to make a pass, but it was swatted and stolen by Big Spring. Nouse with the basketball. And a foul will be called on Bobby Emberson. And again, Big Spring is in the double bonus. So it will be 2 free throws for Jake Nouse. Nouse comes up short on the first attempt. And a 60-second timeout will be called. We'll take another break. 2:09 to go, fourth quarter. Big Spring 63, Greencastle 53. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
You can count on Premier HVAC services for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, price match guarantee, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services, the experience you deserve.
Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. Final 2 minutes and 9 seconds of this game. Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division Basketball. Greencastle and Big Spring Bulldogs with a 63-53 lead over the Blue Devils. And when we return to action, Jake Nouse will be at the line for Big Spring. He will have the second of his 2 free throws. Came up empty on the first. Nouse 2 for 3 from the line this evening. He has 10 points in the game. Back to action. Ball is in the hands of the shooter, and Nouse is able to knock down the second free throw. 11 points for the sophomore. Big Spring with an 11-point lead, 64-53. Clock ticking down to 2 minutes to go in the game. Shadoan had a look at a three. Now Emberson will let it fly, and he'll knock down the three. Bobby Emberson with his second three of the night gets the Blue Devils back to within 8. 64-56. Greencastle, a foul by Greencastle would put Big Spring in a 1-on-1 situation. And there's the foul from Shadoan as he fouls Jesse Bernheisel. That will be the 7th team foul for Greencastle and will put Big Spring into a 1-on-1 situation. Bernheisel 3 for 4 from the line this evening. And he's able to knock down the first. So he will get the bonus opportunity. Trying to put his team up by 10. Can't get it to fall. And the rebound pulled down by Connor Wright for the Blue Devils. Greencastle with the basketball, needs a basket in a hurry. Emberson looked for a three, didn't have it. Now Sterling goes to Shadoan, open look for three. In and out, won't fall, and the rebound pulled down by Tucker Lowry for Big Spring. He gives it off to Nouse, now far side to Ward. Ward whips it over to Bernheisel, and he'll pass up a three. Wisely so, as Big Spring right now content to let some time run off the clock. Greencastle needs to foul. I'm not sure what they're waiting on. Trailing by 9 with a minute to go. Apparently Greencastle is just going to let Big Spring do what they want here and not foul. Finally the Blue Devils foul. As Greencastle let about 20 seconds or so run off the clock before the foul. Eli Sterling finally able to commit the foul, and that'll send Matthew Ward to the line to shoot two. Again, this is a double bonus situation. Ward hits the first. .52 seconds to go. Big Spring by 10. Ward with his second free throw attempt. Rattles in and out, won't fall. Blue Devils running out of time, down to 46 seconds to go, trailing by 10. Three-point shot by Connor Wright off the back of the glass, no good. Seth Griffey with the rebound, and now Greencastle fouls immediately. As Emberson called for the foul, and that will send Tucker Lowry to the line. Big Spring on the verge of win number 7 on the season. They will improve to 7-4 with a victory tonight, 5-2 in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. The Blue Devils looking to fall to 2-10 and 1-6 in the Colonial. First free throw by Lowry, not good. But again, a double bonus situation. Second free throw, also not good. Matthew Ward gets the offensive rebound. Ward gets it again and is fouled that time. So Matthew Ward will now go to the line. Foul called on Connor Wright. And that'll be foul number 5 on Wright. He will leave. We'll have to count up the points. It may take a while. I have Wright with 26 points on the game as a timeout is called by Big Spring. 60-second timeout. We'll take one final break. 35 seconds to go. Big Spring up by 10. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network. MidPennBroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Companies ask for applicants with experience. But where do you get that experience unless somebody gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we're willing to help pay for the cost of your education to finish your degree. You'll gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the United States Air Force. For more information, please contact Sergeant Sear at 717-480-7254. This message was brought to you by the U.S. Air Force in collaboration with Penn Broadcasting.
Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. Final from Newville. The Blue Devil girls coming out on the short end of a 43-42 decision to Big Spring this evening. Greencastle led that game by 8 going into the fourth quarter. Big Spring outscoring the Blue Devils 16-7 over the final 8 minutes of the season. That hands Greencastle just their second loss of the season and first loss in the Colonial Division. That'll drop the Blue Devils to second place as Big Spring's girls team will move into first in the Colonial Division. Back here in Greencastle, Matthew Ward knocks down a free throw. Ward has 26 points in the game, matching Connor Wright for the high scorer in the game. Ward with an opportunity here for his 27th, and he converts. Ward had 25 in a win last night over James Buchanan, has 27 here for the Bulldogs. Blue Devils with the basketball under 30 seconds to go. Greencastle trailing by 12. Logan Alvey goes far side to Ethan Shank. Now Blake Shadowan will force up a three. That ball will miss everything and go out of bounds. Last touched by Big Spring. So the Blue Devils will keep possession as we play out the final 19 seconds. Shank has a three-point shot blocked by Griffey. And then Jesse Bernheisel is fouled by 4 Blue Devils. As we will walk to the other end of the floor as we play out the final 15 and a half seconds of this one. Again, double bonus situation for Big Spring. 2 shots for Bernheisel. He converts on the first. Bernheisel with 9 points in the game, looking to get to double digits. And he does on that second free throw. 70-56. Blake Shadowan, three-point shot is good. And that will wrap up the game as Greencastle will take that back. Greencastle will foul. Down 11 with 4 seconds to go. Greencastle fouls in the back court. And that'll give Jake Naus the opportunity to get a couple of more points on the score sheet. First free throw by Naus won't go. 70-59, Big Spring with the lead. Greencastle led by 4 after the first quarter. But then a strong second quarter for Big Spring put them in command of this one as the horn will sound, wrapping up the game. Big Spring with a 71-59 win over Greencastle. We'll take a break and be back with the post-game show. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, thesportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Banking done your way. It's the power to make life better. It's the convenience of managing funds anytime, anywhere with mobile banking. Even better, it's the satisfaction of working with local pros who are more responsive and in tune with you. That's why today, more families and businesses are choosing F&M Trust. So when you're ready to have banking done your way, visit any of F&M Trust's 22 locations, all right here in South Central PA, and online at fmtrust.bank. Member FDIC.
People say I'm too serious. Those funny ads for car insurance do nothing for me. I like Erie Insurance. It's seriously good. A great rate, legendary service, accident forgiveness. Not 1, but 8 reasons to switch. Woohoo! See, I can get as excited as the next guy.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500, or visit antriminsurancepa.com.
Build something real at Manitowoc Cranes, located between Greencastle and Waynesboro in Shady Grove. Manitowoc employees enjoy a 4-day work week, excellent pay, benefits beginning on day 1, profit sharing, sign-on bonuses for experience, and pay while you learn training opportunities. With entry-level pay ranging from $18 to $25, join a team that builds the equipment that builds our communities and the world. Apply online today at manitowoc.com. Manitowoc is an equal opportunity employer.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience. But where do you get that experience unless somebody gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we're willing to help pay for the cost of your education to finish your degree. You'll gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the United States Air Force. For more information, please contact Sergeant Sear at 717-480-7254. This message was brought to you by the U.S. Air Force in collaboration with Penn Broadcasting.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
At Horace Mann, we believe educators are taking care of our children's future and deserve to have someone help take care of theirs. That's why we're here, to help educators protect what they have today with quality, affordable insurance and prepare for tomorrow with a variety of financial solutions. Visit your Greencastle representative, Jeff Coons, at 116 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, or call 717-597-4532. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Welcome back to Greencastle Antrim Senior High School. Wrapping things up here tonight, Tuesday night, Mid-Penn Conference. Boys basketball action. Greencastle coming out on the short end of a 71-59 score to Big Spring. Greencastle led this evening by Connor Wright. He had 26 points in the game for the Blue Devils, including 6 3-pointers. Elsewhere for the Blue Devils this evening, Bobby Emerson with 8 points. Eli Sterling also with 8. Blake Shadowan added 7 for the Blue Devils. Jackson Wright with 5 points. And Andrew Kearns coming off the bench for Greencastle tonight to score 2 points for the Blue Devils as they fall to 2-10 on the season, 1-5 in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. For Big Spring, it was pretty much the Matthew Ward show. He had 28 points in the game this evening, leading his team to the victory as Big Spring improves to 7-4 on the season. They are now 5-2 in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. Blue Devils will be back in action tomorrow as they will hit the road, traveling over the mountain to face McConnellsburg. Blue Devils back at home on Friday night as they will face West Perry. Greencastle defeated West Perry 65-43 earlier this season, so the Blue Devils will be looking to pick up the season sweep over the Mustangs on Friday. That will be our next broadcast on WRGG 93.7 FM and also Mid-Penn Broadcasting. And that'll wrap things up here tonight from Greencastle. Once again, Big Spring victorious over Greencastle by a score of 71-59. Again, our next broadcast on WRGG 93.7 FM and Mid-Penn Broadcasting Friday night as the Blue Devils host West Perry. For Matt Rock, I'm John Freeman. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. Have yourself a wonderful evening, and we will see you back here on Friday as the Blue Devils host West Perry.
Mid-Penn Broadcasting is brought to you by F&F Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&F Trust. F&F Trust is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fftrustonline.com. Member FDIC. Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Manitowoc, join a team that builds the equipment that builds our communities and the world. Franklin County Visitors Bureau, your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Antrim Way Honda, 200 South Antrim Way, Greencastle. Antrim Way Honda knows a better way. United States Air Force, aim high. Make a living with a career that makes the difference. The U.S. Air Force. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for over 40 years. Shippensburg Physical Therapy, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, the experience you deserve. The Sports Page, your source for Franklin County sports, is at thesportspage.blog. Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators. Visit Greencastle Representative Jeff Coons, 116 South Antrim Way, Greencastle. Antrim Diesel Service, we're ready to service all your diesel needs, providing everything from state inspections to complete repair of diesel-powered vehicles. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street, Waynesboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms, warm-up hats, and so much more. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin Drugstore of McConnellsburg. And by Clyde Tours, visit ClydeTours.net for complete tour schedule.